Welcome to Painful But Possible, where we face our pain, honor our love, and remember that healing is possible. Grief is such a funny thing. I have not arrived at a finish line because what I have learned about grief is that there is no such thing. There is no one thing you can fix or one circumstance you can set up that brings you to a point where your heart doesn't carry both love and pain. Grief does not mean that we are broken. So please don't offer to fix us. Grief is a human experience, and that human experience does not discriminate. There is no class or no title, no space that grief does not span. Yet the healing that we speak of in grief is is such an everlasting engagement. It's it's an everlasting engagement in a process of learning how to shift from pain that is debilitating to love, I mean pain, that we can function with. And if you're really intentional about it, if you really engage with it in the healing process, there is a space where the statement that grief is love actually gains the possibility in our minds and our hearts. The maturity of grief is not perfection. It's not a space where you don't feel pain. The maturity of grief is education. The maturity of grief is the ability to sit with sadness, the ability to sit with anger, the ability to be aware of secondary grief without removing yourself from that space. That maturity of grief is possible to us all who are grieving, but that path to get there, it will look different. I am humbled to be trusted with such weight. with such an opportunity to mature, not just in my grief, but the adaptations of integration into a life has never stopped since my primary loss. I am here. I am safe enough. It is okay to move at my pace. When love settles inside of this side of pain, we formulate a different paradigm for what we carry. In the maturity of this process, no longer dismissive nor debilitating, we unfold chairs in those fragile moments instead of tying up shoes to run. We welcome tears and times to pause, to give attention to what our heart is feeling. Oh, brain, oh, brain, your safety is not under attack. I'm not just surviving in my grief. Body, hear me. Safety still lives here. Anxiety, your need is no longer welcome. I understand my identity has shifted, and this version of me without my baby girl is a version of me that I have accepted and I have found the space in my life to continue with love in this form. This has been painful but possible, for we face our pain, honor our love, and remember that healing is possible. Genesis, Janie Dockery.